Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. We are here in Sulep Mapyard, where last time we picked up a, it was a legendary Eaters Nectar Injector, which is a very fun phrase to say. Axicus. This will give us +2 to either an attribute or to our mutations. We are going to clone this as many times as we can. This is really the best candidate for cloning. We did find metamorphic polygel here. It's back at base in Ezra at the moment, and we noticed that there is another stairway going down here, despite us picking up the relics. So there may well be 2 relics here. Now there would be a way to figure that out if you want to go through your Sultan histories. Let's see. This is about a place called Tumor. We can maybe see what we're... Wow, we found a lot of lore so far, haven't we? Here we go, Axicus. That's what we just found, was it not? Yeah. Tumor. You know what? Let's not read this. There, you can kind of find out what you might be getting through reading that stuff, but... Okay, now, what just... Ah, it was a grave robber that threw a grenade at me. Okay. Let's see if he wants to follow me up here. He does not. We're very close to leveling here, which is going to be great, because we need to learn cleave. Okay, what is happening? Somebody's breaking through the wall. This guy's a lunatic, dude. He's unhinged. Crazy. Alright. Sitting with the old McFlurry. He's pretty dinged up already. Let's just... We haven't looked at our combat log in a while. You see here, we just hit him with Flurry. Begins bleeding. We hit twice for 15 damage with our Spiral Horn. They became dazed. We hit also with our two-handed folding carbide hammer, and that inflicted another daze upon him, meaning he is now stunned. We then hit for 11 damage with our Flawless Crystal Battle Axe. We also hit for 6 damage with our Fangs. He's bleeding again. He's been poisoned because our tail also, our stinger hit as well. And then we hit with our folded carbide wrist blade. So this guy has a whole bunch of bleed on him, I believe. Yeah. You see now the benefit of having multiple arms. Being able to inflict all of these status effects at once is kind of cracked. More plastic gear is always good for us. He also has a flaming folded carbide longsword. Interesting. Grab the pistol. Grab the free water for now. Okay, somebody is trying to shoot at me. Probably another grave robber. It is indeed. What's your deal, my friend? You have more plastic gear. That's really the only thing that matters. You also have some strange tubes. Oh, okay. This dude has a friggin' spacer pistol. Wait, who? Okay, so either this is the spacer pistol. You can see this stuff here. There's some defoliant. Ignore that. There's also plasma. If this guy has a spacer pistol, we are in luck. Let me come back up. Get these guys to follow me, which is incredible. Did he die? What happened to the grave robber just then? I actually didn't see. I don't think he died because there's still gear here. From the old guy. Anyway, let's try and take this guy out. There he goes. Level 23, baby. Alright. Let's level up. We just leveled up, I think, double muscled last time. We should probably focus on horns a little bit at the moment. Next level, we'll do increased damage, which is always good, but we also need to go back to double muscled. We need as much strength as possible for our penetration value. And now we can of course grab cleave, which means whenever we hit with our axe, we will lower our opponent's armor value, which means more damage. Plaster for jerk in there, beautiful stuff. What is this? Stasis grenade. Flashbang grenade. Lots of good... 3 Herberies is also incredible. Overloaded laser pistol with a thermoelectric cell. Okay, there you are. No, you're a new guy. You're a legendary grave robber. Hot damn, I'm actually a little bit worried about fighting you. He has been cleaved immediately. He's also dazed and bleeding. Which is good because all of our stuff is on cooldown right now. He's been cleaved even further. -4 armor value. This guy may as well not be wearing anything. Why does it keep saying freezing ray? Am I accidentally hitting a button here? How are you looking? You just hit me quite hard there. He's still fine, you know? Let's get some stings on him if we can. Yeah, you see freezing ray keeps appearing here? Not quite sure why. Something kept proccing me to use freezing ray. Do we actually have freezing ray? Did I completely forget that we had something like freezing ray? No, we don't have it. That's very strange. I don't know if that's a bug. I don't think it is a bug. I think it's just something that I haven't realized. Anyway. You have a turbo. I like to rip turbos apart usually because they have a number 5 bit. 2 floating glow spheres. The pistol. And some water. Beautiful. I still want to find that other... I think there's one more grave robber somewhere that we haven't looted yet. That may have a spacer pistol on him. I assumed it was a spacer pistol. In reality, it's probably a... it may just be a plasma grenade he threw at me. This is a missile launcher. We'll take it for now. I'll probably rip that apart. I don't think it sells for a lot of money. And of course, we will take the plaster for gear as usual. Alright. Good stuff. So we've taken out another legendary there. So I'm willing to bet there may be another chest here on this floor. God, I hate you guys so much. Yeah, what? What is that? You emit a freezing ray. I'm so confused right now. Did I forget something that happened last episode? Why are we emitting a freezing ray when I press number 1? Number 1 should be charge. I don't understand. Really don't understand. Okay, I just heard somebody using an injector. It was, of course, that cannibal. The juicing cannibal gave us, holy cow, 500 XP. That's actually kind of sweet. We could equip another hammer if we wanted. Carbide folding hammer. Let's take it. There's no reason not to. We can afford it. Aha. Ah, someone's got corrosive gas. Alright. We see. Oh, wow. We have found dominant meat of the Sulip Mapyard. So this is another Eaters Nectar Injector. I believe it's going to do this exact same... Yeah. It's exactly the same as the previous relic. The fact we have two, though, just means we get to use them one more time. So honestly, I'm not upset about that. Oh my god, all I am upset about is constantly getting impaled. If I had to rank my favorite relics, at the top is always the books that you can trade in for like 30,000 XP. Because you can continuously clone them and basically power level your way through the game. Followed probably by legendary Eaters Nectar Injectors. You know, barring having anything that gives us a whole bunch of like strength. This is a... The clip-off here is a little bit worrying. There's a shaman and a clip-off. You take out the shaman real quick. Move away from that sower. I think we'll be fine against the clip-off. It's just you normally see them in deep jungle, which just makes me a bit nervous. Alright, let's wait for this sower to come down. There we go. And there you are. Okay. Yeah, it's over. 1500 XP almost for that. That's pretty sweet. He also dropped a Crystal Mace. That is incredible. We will definitely be equipping that. Yeah, we're coming out over here with some friggin' sweet loot, man. Holy cow. No, 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 no. Don't be grabbing me whilst there's a sower there, please. Alright, never mind. They killed themselves. That was embarrassing for you. Any way for us to get to that goat folk shaman over there? For I much desire to speak with him. Tell me, where is Gandalf? For I much desire to speak with him. No, it doesn't seem like there's a way to get to him. Alright, well, you know, we finished. We are done. Probably just shoot this guy. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Get me out of here. So it turns out there wasn't a spacer pistol, it was just somebody who used a plasma grenade. I got all excited for nothing. Okay. So, that is probably, I think with the position of this historic site, this is probably the hardest historic site to find are the ones in the Rainbow Wood. But because we have rep with oozes, if you're wondering why in those early episodes I was really talking up how good having ooze rep is, that is exactly why. We can now unmark that. Oh wait, I already did it. Okay, never mind. God, I'm good. Alright, so there is also this historic site here. Before we do that, let's, you know what, we'll walk back to Ezra, see what we find along the way. We're going to go back to Ezra, we're going to clone one of our Eaters Nectar Injectors. Man, what is with all of the weird, like, grave robbers and stuff all over the place lately? Alright. My god, they're everywhere. They're throwing defoliant. It's a goddamn bloodbath. There's also a cyclopean gibbon here. Hello, buddy. I'm frozen. Okay. We just picked up a small box. Let's see what that is. Crayons. We got an obscene amount of crayons. Alright. Can't complain about that. How about one of these crayons was a nano crayon? That would be cool. Wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be cool? I've yet to find a single nano crayon in this entire game. I always pick Kesselface. I'm assuming you can use Kesselface. Yeah. Yeah, in 800 hours, all 100 achievements, I have not found a single nano crayon. Although to be fair, I only learnt about them like 6 months ago. Right, let's cook. Let me cook. Okay. We're already more than halfway to level 24 now. It's a legendary cyclopean gibbon here. Let's see what their deal is. This is Kiaki Kukum, the Well-Dressed. Loved by apes and hated by Host of the Slime. That is a really cool name for a faction. You know what, buddy? Old buddy, old pal, old chum? You can absolutely have my water if you don't want to teleport away from me. Please? Please don't teleport away from me. I'm trying to drink with you. Stop running. There we go. Alright. Why don't we see what's downstairs here? I'm kind of curious. Alright, please don't teleport. Thank you. You can teach me bonk. Okay, that's actually incredible. I need to remember where you are because I am definitely in the market for learning bonk. I don't think we'll really be able to use it. I think you still need to use it in your... You need a cudgel in your main hand. But if we ever do want to use it, it's good to know that we have it, you know? Alright, I'm always a little bit nervous when I find clockwork beetles. But this is all free money right here, so... Was that a chain gun turret? What was that? It is indeed a chain gun turret. Get the heck out of here, dude. And where's this beetle nest? Hey, oh, okay, this is a scary room. Obviously take out the chain gun turret first. What do we have here? Grenade launcher? Okay. We can take it, sure. Alright. I'm not seeing another stairway down, so I'm gonna assume that we are done here. There's a cool ruin. Okay. Sixru, buddy. I have some cloning draft with your name on it. What do you have? You have some very interesting looking things. And how about your clone? You have 2 pairs of crystal gauntlets. We could consider that. So this here is definitely a cycle flesh gun, which isn't any of any use to us, but is a cool weapon regardless. I know it's a cycle flesh gun because of the icon and the fact that it's called a strange piece of meat. Again, you don't really have anything that I'm interested in other than this number 6-bit, which is pretty valuable. Two number 6 bits. Incredible, actually. Alright, good. Let's get rid of one of these jerkins. No, let's get rid of both. Nope, let's get rid of one of those hats. And this piece of armor. And we'll, you know what? We'll pick up a couple herbs since we're here. You know, you know what? We'll buy all of, give me all of your herbaries, dude. We can definitely afford it. So now we have to ask ourselves, do we want to start buying out random stuff to see what it is? Can be a good idea this early on in the game. However, it could be something that we're never going to use. It might be like, and it can also be like a weapon that just has a modifier on it that makes it cost more. Let's start here by taking the polygel and applying it to one of our two legendary, where is it? One of our two legendary injectors here. We have Axicus and Dominant Meat of Sulep Mapyard. We'll go Dominant Meat because it makes me laugh. There we go, we now have 2 of those. Which means we can use one. We got 2 mutation points. Okay, not at all unhappy about that. I'm gonna go for Spiral Horn to give me extra damage. If we go again with Spiral Horn, we'll get 1 extra armor value as well. Multiple arms takes us to 25% chance for each arm to do an additional melee attack. For now we only get a little bit of heat resistance and cold resist with Carapace. Double muscled gives us increased chance to daze, as well as next rank it means that we can increase our strength, so I will go with that. And because we found Axicus, we can use this. As long as we keep at least one of these in our inventory, we can just keep cloning it. So let's do that. Let's use Axicus. We gain 2 points of toughness. Honestly, not upset about that. Not at all. Brilliant. Okay, cool. Again, I am going to clone 6 Shrew. Pull one out. Pour it nearby. Pour it on 6 Shrew. 1 dram. Let's wait. Boom. 6 Shrew number 3. AKA 18 Shrew. Alright, we still have quite a bit of loot on us. Might not be a bad idea for us to visit the stilt and see if we can buy us any nice liquids. You don't have anything that I'm interested in right now. Yeah, how about we do that? How about we fill up on good value stuff here, like this plaster for gear. And these implants and the glow spheres. We'll grab all of this. Let's head over to the stilt real quick. And also, let's start taking out some of these goat folk villages. They're a scourge upon our land. Oh, also, we picked up the a new weapon, didn't we? We're currently using a 2-handed carbide folding hammer, 10 penetration, 2d6. But we have this Crystal Mace. 11 penetration, 2d6. So this is just straight up, it's just straight up better to use. We have 65% chance to hit with that. With our axe, we have 72% chance to hit. This is still probably just going to be 20%. Yep. The fangs are at 65% chance to hit. And the folded carbide wrist blade is at 72% chance to hit. Means we got, you know, we have a whole other, we have one hand, I think, to put something in. What do we want? I would like, ideally, another crystal weapon. Flawless, if possible. This is just regular, it's not flawless. We keep our eyes peeled for flawless. We'll go regular folding hammer for now. Again, we want to try and get those stun locks popping off. Mechanical wings, that's pretty decent money, actually. God, I hate you so much. Okay, you out of grenades? You dropped some polyhedral rings. Again, and a vibro dagger. This is incredible. We have gotten so lucky with our loot so far. You can equip polyhedral rings on your face if you want. Or you can just sell them, which is what we're going to do. Historic site down here is probably going to be our next point of call, or port of call, whatever the expression is. I was going to say point of interest, so I think I just I combined them two. And then after that, we will maybe consider poking our head down into Bethesda Susa. Because whilst we may be quite weak in terms of our armor, we hit incredibly hard for our level. Okay, stop. Electric... I guess it doesn't hurt to take with us for now. I never really use the electric snail shell. We'll grab all of that. I'm going to leave all of that. Probably should have taken the copper nugget, but whatever. Alright. See how many times we get lost here. 1. 2. Incredible. Alright, I hear probably a null worm or a salt. It's a salt hopper. Okay. Let me leave. Thank you. 3 times lost on the way to the stilt. Crazy. Whoa, an apple farmer? Why did the apple farmer daughter... Oh, it was an apple farmer daughter's disguise. That's kind of interesting. Freaking Snapjaw cosplaying as a... as an apple farmer's daughter. Alright. Yes. I know where I am. Alright. Oh my god, 4 times lost. But we do have maybe a legendary here. Snapjaw King. Hated by antelopes and insects. Alright. Well, smell you later. We are now favored by antelopes. Don't know when that'll ever come in handy, but I appreciate it. Alright, still lost here. It's a goddamn massacre. Should really be grabbing these copper nuggets. I'm too lazy to hit tab to pick everything up. Alright, I think we're done here. Come on. Regain your bearings. There we go. Can I leave, please? Oh my lord, dude. Nothing. I'm just trying to get out of here as quickly as possible here, regain our bearings. As soon as we... Ah, legendary tortoise. This is Nololomeb, the cantankerous. Disliked by vines. Okay. You can live, my friend. I will grab this banana, if that's okay. Never mind, we are now over encumbered. We broke whatever that was. And that's garbage. We can't repair stuff on the fly like that. So I think, honestly, after we're done in the stilt, we may want to go to Joppa and get Argive to repair our crap for us. There we go. Oh, alright, I think we have one piece of Reshef lore. And we are now right on the cusp of leveling up again. Do we have any books on us? We do indeed have some books. That was enough for us to hit level 24. We get +1 to each attribute. Which I think puts us maybe at a new... Yeah, our strength is now +8, our strength modifier. And we will use... We'll go maybe double muscled again, I think. No, we'll go horn for 1 more armor value. So, because we have Dismember, you can see it's only 3% for one-handed axes, which is really low. We could pick up Decapitate, which would add heads to the list of limbs that we can cut off. Now, I don't know if it's worth it for 3%. It would be funny, though. Alternatively... I think all of these require you to have a cudgel in your main hand. How close are we to 23 intelligence? We're still quite far from that. Tinker 2 has some really nice stuff. I think we might want to start looking at getting Snake Oiler next level. We are just shy of having the 250 points we would need. We could also grab Meditate, which is... and Fasting Way. Those would also be quite nice. You know what, we'll spec into Persuasion, ready for next level. And then... we could grab Carbide Chef now that we're starting to get a bunch of decent ingredients. Might not be a terrible idea. Yeah, I want to do that. I like Carbide Chef a lot. Okay, so all we want to do here real quick is check the bookbinders. And also check any of the schematic drafters and the chefs. Just to see what we can get. Specifically because we're after some decent liquids. Okay, you have nothing. Kipper. You have nothing. Mr. Chef, what do you have? Nothing, of course. I should have already known that. We're looking for like... there's no particular tinkering recipe that we're looking for. We're just looking for good stuff. Like we could We already know how to make salve injectors, we just need to go back to Ezra. So there's no need to learn that. Okay, nothing there. Give me at least a drop of nectar. You do have wild rice. Let's buy wild rice. Who do we have here? We have one schematic drafter. Always with the famished. Morphogenetic, overloaded, polarized, and scoped. Those are all pretty nice, but most of them are level 2. Here we go. One drop of nectar. We don't really need the desalination pellet. We can buy them later on if we need them. Let's try and cook up the drop of nectar right now. See if it procs. Just gonna cook it on its own. Bing bong! There we go. 25% chance to proc, and it did indeed proc. We have +1 to all of our attributes permanently. Huge. Huge stuff. That's really good. Ah, that's one of my favorite pop-ups in the entire game. Alright, and we are done. So, I did say, real quick, before we end, we want to go over to Joppa. Speak with our boy Argive. And see if he can help repair whatever this is. Alright, do you want to ID it for me, buddy? It was a piece of garbage. Who knew? Ah. Okay, well, you know what? You live and you learn. You really do live and learn. Let's go back to Ezra. Since we're here in Ezra, I don't know if I've shown this on this character yet, but if you eat the goat in sweet leaf here, you get psychometry. And we can use that to learn a bunch of stuff to craft. So, can we learn hover sled, or is it too... No, we can learn hover sled. We can also learn how to make salve injectors. And Uber Nostrum injectors. They're really the only ones I'm interested in learning. What about here? Overloaded stuff. Too complex. Yeah, I'm not really... I mean, we could learn another scoped. Never mind. Take it back. Grenades. EMP grenades are always good ones to learn. Mark 3 would be better, of course, but I'll settle for Mark 2 right now. Similarly, flashbang, incredibly important. Defoliant, actually surprisingly good. Chem cells, no reason to not learn solar cells also. Alright, good stuff. We could also learn how to make ammo. I'm not really interested. Let's go speak to Sixshrew. See if they've restocked. They have indeed. Here we go. Flawless crystal mace. This is what we want. Okay, beautiful stuff. We may as well pick up copper nuggets and gold nuggets. I think we're good for herberies. How many herberies we got right now? 22. Yeah, that's more than enough. They all weigh 1 each, so we don't want to get too crazy with them. We have 9 floating glow spheres, dude. You know what? Get rid of one of these. Right. Let's remove this. No. Let's just put it in our... We have one free-hand, did we not? It was here. Yeah, there we go. Flawless. 72% chance to hit. Love it. Right, let's see what the clones of Sixru have here. Did I call Sixru Tilly a minute ago? I meant to call him Sixru, I'm sorry. You don't have anything that I'm interested in. Although some of these artifacts have definitely got me scratching my head. You have a flawless helmet, which we can't equip, which is very sad. You also have 2 small trinkets here. We may as well buy these out. And funnily enough, you have a high voltage Arcwinder data disk. Now this is kind of what I'm fishing for in these weird artifacts. It's very rare to find, but it could be one of these. Slender dagger, gold nug. Give me the gold nug. Sure. And we can now start thinning out our grenade collection. I'll keep hold of those 3. Perfect. Right, let's see what these are. Might be biodynamic. Finally, nuclear cells, yes. Love it. And a fidget cell, hate it. Okay. Hey, we have our first nuclear cell though, that's great. Also, I just realized I think our ulnar stimulators are... Oh no, they still have some juice left in them. But anything that we don't need to be carrying, we can now drop. Like all of this stuff. Ready for selling later on. Just check, does any of these have... None of them have a nuclear cell, okay. So remember, we now want to keep our eyes peeled at all times for more of those metamorphic polygels. I will keep all of my trade goods on me. We could probably drop off some water, to be honest, but I think we'll be okay. You know what? I think we're going to end here. Next time, we're going to head out to... Let me show you. We're going to head over to this place down here. Mish. We're going to check out Mish. Right on the edge of the lake. Which is pretty scary, but it's not actually in the lake, so we should be fine. This is just regular jungle. And until then, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoy Caves of Cud content, please let me know. Remember to leave a like, helps me out a ton. And I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.